You may send a flash.
Okay, YouTube is up. All right, let's take a look here, guys. Let's get into it. All right, perfect. YouTube looks like we're up. Let's take a look at Facebook. Let me just try to open this up the right way. Guys, if you are tuning in, if you're here with us, please let me know. Let me know that you're in the Heezy. We got Skinny Rogers in the house. What's up, man? Let's get that going. Let's get all the things going, folks. All right, we got Instagram up. We got a word, and a here, and a hey, and a what. Okay. I'm taking a little too far. I'm taking it too far. All right, let's get everybody in here. All right, perfect. I can see the Facebook comments perfectly now. We got Flo, Sean, Aureline, bonjour, aloha. Where are you from? James North, we got a hey from Kentucky. What's going on? And David is a here. Let's just, can we just say everything in threes? There needs to be a day of the year where you have to say everything in threes, like threes day. And everybody actually does it, and everybody just talks in threes. You like walk into the office, you got like your briefcase and your coffee, and you're like, and hello. And everyone's like, it's threes, days. Anyways, howdy doody, tooth fruity. What's happening? Is everybody getting weird today? No. I think everybody's getting weird today. No. Taking it a little too far is what makes it fun. You are absolutely right, Chris. You are absolutely right. 70 here and it's warm. All right, awesome, guys. What's going on? All right, so we're starting to get the people in here. We're starting to get the Wolfpack in here, baby. Wolfpack, baby. Got the Wolfpack in the house today. Really happy to see you guys. Today I am live instead of tomorrow. So we're getting a flashlight Thursday instead of a flashlight Friday. That's simply because I am actually going to Florida tomorrow morning to visit my mother and my brother and family to visit or to celebrate her birthday. So my mom's birthday is on Sunday. I talked with my brother. He was like, I'm going to go down there. And I was like, well, crap, dude. If everybody's going down there, I need to go down there as well. So this weekend, going to be in Jayville celebrating a family birthday. So very exciting. I appreciate you guys for understanding. I love doing these live videos on Fridays, but like when you're going on vacation and things like that, like taking off Friday is like the day that everyone takes off. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to just never, ever take a Friday off. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to do it sometimes. So I appreciate you guys for understanding. Good news is, good news for me is that we're not announcing a sale tomorrow or anything like that. So it's not like tomorrow there's like a whole bunch of stuff to talk about that we're not going to be able to talk about. It's honestly a pretty relaxed week. Obviously, we had a flash sale last week. So because of that, typically the week after a flash sale, all we're doing is like customer service and shipping and making sure that everybody's good to go for the previous sale that we had, right? Of course, we're going to have a sale in April. Of course we are. We're going to have a lot of details about that. It's going to be a really big deal, and we're very excited about it. Obviously, I cannot talk about that whatsoever at the moment, but just understand and just know that we have really big plans for April, and we are very excited about it, okay? But that is just not happening yet, right? Even though tomorrow's April 1st, we're still not getting into everything that we're doing in April just yet. So anyways, that's where we are with that. I'm off all week next week. I'm getting married on Thursday. Congratulations, Austin. And I hope your wedding is fantastic. That's really great to hear. Cool. I like seeing stuff like that, you know, in the Facebook group, the Olight official Facebook group, you know, people started posting like big milestones in their lives, right? So it's not only about flashlights. Like, of course, most of the time we're posting flashlights, talking products, stuff like that. But a lot of times people will post like a picture of their newborn baby and be like, hey guys, I just want to let y'all know I just had a baby today or whatever, you know, things like that are really cool. And I think that things like that are very necessary for having an awesome community, right? So we love hearing about cool stuff going on. We love hearing about birthdays, babies, marriages, uh, even like a new house, whatever it is, big things popping in your life. Let us know about it. We appreciate seeing that stuff. Okay. Can you read us a bedtime story? Today. Okay. How was that Peacock upset? So there was no upset. It would have been an astonishing upset if the Peacocks actually beat UNC. If you guys didn't know, UNC is like one of like the top like 4 or 5 basketball teams in college. That's who Michael Jordan played for, and it's probably one of the most heavily funded basketball organizations within college basketball, right? So the fact that we were even able to play them was pretty remarkable. I pretty much knew that we would lose, but it was really fun to see it. Really fun to actually see such a tiny little team like the Peacocks play one of the biggest teams, UNC. We still had a really good time. I went out to the local bar to watch the game, and literally when the game was already over, everyone was still chanting, "Go Peacocks, go Peacocks." So like we were all just stoked that the game even existed. Like we were all saying that at the bar. We were like, I can't believe that like St. Peter's is still playing basketball right now. Like they should have gone home a long time ago, like weeks ago, they should have gone home. So, anyways, historical run in college basketball. It'll be talked about for years on end. And I think it's something that could potentially never even be done again. So it's an amazing thing and a lot of fun. Lee, yeah, let's go ahead and touch on that. Let's go ahead and touch on some stuff. So first off, we're giving away some i5Rs at the end of this video. We're giving away to all 3 platforms. We're live on all 3 right now. So we got Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you can, stick around and ask me questions, hang out, and then at the very end of this video, we're going to give away some free Olight products. I got a question here talking about the recall. So Lee, yes. If you guys did not know, which probably 99% of the people here watching already know, but we do have a current recall situation on the original Warrior Mini, not the Warrior Mini 2, the original Warrior Mini, and the M2R Pro. Now, this does not involve the newer versions of those products, which is the Warrior Mini 2 and the Warrior 3. Those are amazing products, safe as can be, amazing performance, fantastic. If you buy one, you're going to love it. But if you have a Warrior Mini and an M2R Pro, we do have 3 options for you guys to be able to, send back the light to us. The first option is to receive store credit. So if you wanted to, you could basically sell us back your M2R Pro, right? And then we would give you store credit for it. The good news about the store credit situation is you actually end up receiving more money when you choose the store credit versus if you receive just to get a refund of actual money. So if you want to get rid of your M2R Pro or Warrior Mini and you want to get kind of the best bang for your buck, then I would say to do the store credit option, and then you can purchase one of our newer products from the website. Okay. I've seen people doing the M2R Pro store credit option, and then you get the 110% store credit. And then you can use that store credit to purchase a Warrior 3, right? I think it actually comes out to the exact same amount of money. I know like a lot of people were saying like, well, why can't I just trade in the M2R Pro for the Warrior 3? Unfortunately, it's not a part of the program that we agreed upon and set up with the CPSC. So because of that, if you really want to trade in and get rid of your M2R Pro and get a Warrior 3, pick the trade-in option to be able to get store credit, and then use that money and buy a Warrior 3. Okay, you can do that. Otherwise, if you just want money, then you can send back the Warrior Mini M2R Pro, and we will literally put money back in your bank account. Or if you want, you can swap it out. So you can swap out the Warrior Mini for a Warrior Mini 2, just a clean swap. You give us your Warrior Mini, we give you a Warrior Mini 2. There's that. Or if you want, you can send back your M2R Pro, and we will give you a Warrior Mini 2 plus credit, because the M2R Pro is worth more money than the Warrior Mini 2. It's a bigger flashlight, more going on. So store credit, money, or a product swap with a Warrior Mini 2 straight up, or a Warrior Mini 2 plus credit, depending on if you're sending in a Warrior Mini or an M2R Pro. Okay. I recalled an M2R Pro and a black Warrior Mini and got $189.89. That's probably around what you ended up paying for it. You know, obviously the only thing that makes this situation a little bit more complicated is because with Olight, people purchase our products in many different ways in different time periods at different prices, right? So your green M2R Pro that you purchased during a limited edition flash sale, you probably paid a different amount than someone who bought a black version when it was not on sale. Or, you know, if you bought the patriotic edition, obviously what you paid for that is going to be different than what someone paid for a purple one. Or if someone got a purple one as a free tier item during one of our last year's sales. You know what I mean? There's like so many different ways that you were able to acquire these lights. And that's what makes this whole situation a little bit more complicated. And that's why the processing time is longer than you would think and more work than you would think. Okay. So we're willing to do what we did when you purchase your light, if that makes sense. So like if you purchased an M2R Pro during like one of our best sales for $80, whatever it is, you know, we're not going to give you $120 back. We're going to give you, you know, the $80 that you spent on the product. That makes sense. So there's a little bit of research involved, a little bit involved to know exactly how you acquired the product and what you paid for the product and all of that. That's the only part that has to actually be like figured out. That makes sense. I did store credit. I'm not big on the Warrior Mini 2 unless it's brass. Yeah, I think store credit's the way to go because you're going to get the most for your money. You're going to get like the most money back. It's just you have to use that money to buy another Olight product, but a lot of the people here probably want a new Olight, right? Like you want our newer products. I mean, here's the thing, guys. This recall situation is involving our old products, right? The Warrior Mini 2, or I'm not the Warrior Mini 2, I'm sorry. The original Warrior Mini and the M2R Pro were replaced like a while ago. The Warrior Mini 2 and the Warrior 3 have been out for a while. Not like a long time, but like months, right? Like a while. And they're amazing products, guys. Amazing. They have better performance, more safety features, which is important when you have flashlights that are thousands of lumens. They have proximity sensors. The Warrior Mini 2 is perfect with all the safety stuff, with the proximity sensor leaving it in your pocket. You know, these new products are great. So I would suggest, even if you're like, I don't really like my Warrior Mini, I'd rather, you know, just have a completely different flashlight altogether, etc., try out one of our new products because they're really good. Like, they're awesome. I would suggest doing that if you can. If you really need money and you don't care about having, you know, the flashlight, then by all means go that way. But I would suggest trading in your old products, getting 110% credit, which is fantastic, and trying out a new product. You need a calendar marking the birth of the new Olight. Yeah, it would be cool to do that. I'd be happy to do that. I think we've actually done that a couple times. We probably need to update it, but we have issued like product timelines and actually a company timeline where we talk about the beginning of Olight in 2007 and then going all the way up until now and all the different things that we've done as a company. Let me find that. Let me see what's going on with that, because that is something that I actually worked on maybe like 6 months ago or something like that. But I'm not 100% sure exactly what they did with it. But even I was like sitting at a computer working on like a company timeline like 6 months ago. I just don't know exactly where it is or where to access it, but I'll figure it out. Purchase from Blade HQ, can't find the record. Yeah, that's another thing that makes it interesting, is because we sell products with a lot of dealers too. People buy them on Amazon. People buy them on, the knife websites are very popular. Blade HQ is one of them for sure. For you guys, I would suggest reaching out to our live chat function on olightstore.com. Our live chat is available from 10 a.m. till midnight Eastern time every day. I had somebody the other day asking me what's going on with the live chat. I can't access it. And it was like 9:15 in the morning. So all I had to tell him is, hey man, the live chat opens up at 10. Just give it 45 minutes, log back in, and they'll be ready to go. And he was like, perfect, thank you. So just know, like, if you're trying to access our live chat outside of 10 a.m. to midnight Eastern time, just know that you're not going to be able to talk with them. The good news is, especially for like West Coast people, I know we have a ton of customers in California and things like that. For you guys, 10 a.m. for us is 7 a.m. for you. So if you need something from Olight and you're like in an earlier time zone, you can just like reach out to us when you wake up, But considering that 10 to 12 every day, 14 hours, like you have 14 hours to contact our live chat on olightstore.com every day. So do that. Exactly. That's how I get my point across, man. The store credit does not expire, Justin. Thank you. Very, very good question. And thank you for bringing that up. None of this whole situation expires. The ability to submit a claim does not expire. And what you get from the claim also does not expire. That makes sense. So even if you're like, I'm going to go to Thailand for 2 months, can I submit a claim when I get back? Yes, you can. There is no ending point of the recall situation. We're going to keep it going until like every single Warrior Mini and M2R Pro has been, we've helped you out. Obviously, if you choose to keep your products, that's on you. Like, we're not, like, we can't force you to send products back. I've talked about this before. We can't like knock on your door and be like, give us your M2R Pro. Like, we can't do that, right? So we can only work with the claims that we receive. But we will never like tell you can't submit a claim. You can do it whenever you want. And then also, if you get the store credit, if you get anything, then you're always going to be able to use it. So for example, if you decide to send in your M2R Pro and get store credit, but you want to wait for some new products that were coming out maybe in the next few months, then just wait. You don't have to spend your store credit immediately when you receive it. Just don't forget your login. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you remember your email address and your password so that you can still log into that account and be able to access your store credit and be able to use it whenever you want. As long as you have the light. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, you guys are saying really great things right now on YouTube for sure. As long as you have the light. We talked about this last week, and I feel like I was maybe a little too direct talking about it, but like it's true. Like you can't submit a claim for something if you don't have the product anymore. If you gave your Warrior Mini to your friend, or you don't know where it is, you lost it, or it's completely broken or something because you ran over it with a Humvee, look, you can't submit a claim. But if you have the products with you and you're ready to ship them back, submit a claim and we'll take care of you. Okay? And again, there's no rush. We'll take care of you whenever you're ready. That's all it is. There's a lot of people in the Facebook group who are trying to figure out what they want to do. They're like, I don't know if I want to keep it. I don't know if I want to like trade it in. Well, what should I get instead? Should I get store credit? What could I get instead? A lot of people are like really thinking through this, and you should. We don't want you to make a decision that you are going to regret at all, right? So think about it. Would I rather have one of their newer products that's on their website right now? Would I rather just keep my stored credit and hold on to it and wait for the next flash sale announcement and see what they say? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that you can do. And again, the stored credit as well, you can use it whenever you want. There is no rules on that. So if you want to get the stored credit, you got the stored credit sitting in your account and you just want to wait for the next flash sale to use it, you can do that. So all I'm trying to say is you can do whatever you want. I just keep listing scenarios that are popping into my head that you could potentially do. But of course, it's your decision. All right. Hoping to get a Seeker 3 Pro in red or lava. I would love to see a red Seeker 3 Pro. That would be sick. I actually have the Forest Gradient version right here. I wouldn't mind having a red friend here for my green Seeker 3 Pro. That's for sure. It would look really good with the black grips too. I'm originally from Georgia. Go Dogs. So because of that, obviously black and red is a thing for me. And also go Falcons. If you're a fan, if you live in Atlanta and you're a fan of Falcons or Bulldogs, anything like that, obviously you love black and red. It's definitely quite a thing in the GA where I lived half my life. So sick. Good word, yeah. Credit burning a hole in your pocket. Exactly. And I literally work for the company, and I'm telling you it's okay if you wait. Like, what companies tell you that? Companies are like, now. Like, look, man, if you want to hold on to your store credit and wait for the next flash sale or whatever, sure, like whatever you want to do. These newer products run way cooler. I mean, cooler to the touch. The original Warrior Mini gets extremely hot. Yeah, Wayne. So what's very interesting, but also slightly stressful about the flashlight industry is how fast it's evolving, right? I still love some lights from my collection that are several years old. I think the S1 Baton, the original S1, is literally one of the best small flashlights that have ever been made. And I mean, even like 20 years from now, I'm still going to say that the S1 is just one of my favorite pocket lights because the design is incredible. The magnet on the back is super strong. It gets as bright as I really need it to for most daily tasks. And just the design is so cool. And we made it in so many different versions. The bead blasted tie, the polished tie. We even did brass. You know what I mean? So like, I am all about older flashlights. Most of my collection is older. I love the older stuff, the hard to get stuff, all of that. With that said, the technology with flashlights is moving faster than like cell phones right now. Right now, flashlights are like the equivalent to the beginning of touchscreen cell phones, right? Like right now, in terms of like flashlights, we're at like the iPhone 3G. You know what I'm saying? So we have a very long way to go and so many improvements that you're going to see with compact flashlights over the next 5-10 years. I think it's going to be remarkable. As soon as I think that we're done, we can't do any better, we do better. Like this Secret 3 Pro is 4,200 lumens with more features than you could ever dream of. And it's a handheld size flashlight. This thing is not that big. How are we going to get better than this? Like, you know what I mean? Like how are we? And as soon as I think like, there's no way they could do more lumens. There's no way they could do better run times. There's no way they could add more features. We do. So I think it's very exciting, but it's also slightly stressful for consumers because every time you turn your head, there's more tech coming out, more lumens, more run times, more features all the time. So it's stressful, but it's also exciting. You know, we're kind of like in the golden age of like flashlights and what's going on in the industry. I mean, we have the Balder Mini that fits on a subcompact that has 600 lumens with a green laser built into it with magnetic charging, with an adjustable rail system. I mean, look at where these flashlights are coming. Like, it's amazing. And if you're like me, who's been into flashlights for like over 10 years, you know that flashlights used to suck. And now they're really good. And there's so much more room for improvement over the next 5 to 10 years. Flashlights have evolved dramatically, exactly. And it's fast too. It's like cell phones. You know, my first cell phone was a Nokia that didn't even flip. It was like pre-flip phone. And it had a huge antenna on it. And I think maybe I was able to download Snake on it at the best before I finally got rid of it and started getting into the flip phones. But look at that. And then now at this point, like we literally have like legitimate computers in our hands. We can play Call of Duty and PUBG on our cell phones. We can take professional photos. You know what I mean? So I think this is where we're going with flashlights, and we definitely are. I'm trying to get one of each of the EOS line. Yeah, exactly. Sean, is there a link on the site to? Yeah. So let me show you here. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'll stop rambling. All right. Let me. Where are you? One second. Let me go to the home page here. I'm on the website, guys. I'm looking at like 3 laptops right now, so don't mind me with the ways that I'm looking. I know the camera's here. I see you guys. I'm just looking at many things at the same time. Where are you? I just saw it not long ago. Recall information. Cool. So if you go down, I knew it was at the very bottom. So if you go down to olightstore.com and you scroll down to the bottom, there's going to be a section that says extras. In that section at the bottom, it's going to say recall information. Okay. You click on recall information and it gives you an explanation of exactly how to submit your claims and the 3 different options. So it literally says store credit, replacement, full refund. And at each one, you can click a separate link. So there's a link for each category. You click on that link, you submit your product information, and then you will get a response from our customer service team within 5 to 7 business days. When you get that response, they will most likely send you an email with a return shipping label. This is free. We are not charging you to do this. The only thing that you actually have to do is physically give the package to the shipping carrier. Okay, that's like the only like real effort you have to do. But we send you a shipping label. You spend $0 sending your light back to us, and you spend $0 having us send you, your new product if you went with the store credit, or I'm sorry, if you went with the replacement or whatever. Okay. So can I play games on a flashlight in the future? I would love that. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see like LED screens start happening more, you know? The only reason why I've been kind of anti-LED screen on lights is because I feel like they haven't been the most reliable or well-built things in the world. I am actually a really big fan of the little screen that's on the Alti, the bike light. that like really high lumen bike light that we have. I'm a big fan of that because when you're charging the light, you can see your battery levels. It actually gives you percentages. You can look at all of the output information and things like that, like on the little screen. I think maybe we could see more stuff like that. I don't know. Imagine if there was a flashlight where you could like put an SD card into it and then it became a projector. So you could take your light out of your pocket and just like put it at a wall, and then you could like watch a movie from your flashlight. And then you could be wearing like Bluetooth headphones. You know what I'm saying? Like there's crazy things that could potentially happen within the next 5 to 10 years. That's all I'm saying. It's incredible. I brought out like all of these Odin products because I thought that's what we might talk about today. I like to have a topic, and I didn't end up talking about them whatsoever. So, yay! Use up battery power. Exactly. That's the thing. Is like I feel like the little digital screen and like all the little like extras that aren't technically needed haven't really been truly figured out yet. You know, so that's the only thing. But maybe one day. Sean wants an Olight bat signal. Yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome. Send it back with no battery and charger. You were exactly right, Lee. We do not want accessories. We do not want accessories with it. When you send back your light, we want it to be as safe as possible and make it as easy on you guys as possible. So that means don't send it back with the extra stuff, including the battery. Take it out. Yep. Cool. What other questions do you guys have? What else do you have going on? So again, the recall is, again, not ending at any point. There's no end date. And the store credit or anything that you acquire has no end date as well. Again, like we talked about, if you have a Warrior Mini or an M2R Pro and you want to take part in this program, there's those 3 options. All you got to do is go to olightstore.com, scroll down to the bottom. There's a section called Recall Information. You click on that. It's as easy as can be. There's big buttons that say click here, do this, do that. It's very simple. Watch band flashlight. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting your wheels spinning, guys. O-rings. Yeah, right. Man, there's this company that just like came out with this like wedding band looking ring, and it can like analyze all of your like vitals. So like your heartbeat and like your blood oxygen levels and like all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's literally just, it looks like a wedding band. Have you guys heard about that? Incredible stuff. I love technology. You know, CES, the Las Vegas convention that's right before SHOT Show. Every single year, I send them an email trying to get Olight into that show because I think CES is like just a paradise for geeks. It's like all the new technology that every tech-based company is coming out with, and they're all in the same place showing off. I would love to go there. I asked them about it, and they said that like our flashlights would have to have some kind of more ridiculous technology going on, you know? So like if your flashlight could also be your car key or something like that, then maybe they would be like interested in that. I don't know. Any news on the blue ink? I haven't heard anything about the blue ink, guys. Let me try and get some more details on it for you. I'm not going to tell you something that I don't know yet. So let me ask about that. Okay. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask the factory about that right when I get off this live video for sure. I've seen a lot of questions about the blue ink. We got to get down to the bottom of this. A green O-Pen Pro would be fantastic. I would love to see a green O-Pen Mini as well. Have like the little matching set. Can I just win a black Balder Mini? Wild Horse, unfortunately, I can't say details about the April sale yet. Honestly, I'm just now starting to get the details, and they will continue to change rapidly for the next, little while. So unfortunately, I can't confirm any new products that are coming out in the future as of right now. But when they do come out, you're absolutely right. I'm going to tell you guys every single thing about them. Everything I possibly can. Thanks for tuning in, Rich. We appreciate it, man. Carlos, blue ink for the pens. So the O Pen Pro and the O Pen Mini is what we're talking about, like actual like writing ink for the O Pen products. Yeah. M1T Plus, I would love to see the M1T come back. I'd like to see it come back with a few more lumens. I'd like to see an M1T Plus that was somehow compatible with, we actually used to do this. I don't know if you guys remember this, but we used to include a little plastic sleeve with our products where instead of using an 18650, you could use two CR123As. You guys remember that? Obviously, you're going to get better performance from the lithium ion battery because it's pushing the flashlight harder. But it was really cool that you could use two CR123As instead of the rechargeable battery. I would love to see an M1T Plus that could do that. Because as of now, the M1T Plus can only use two CR123As, but it would be cool if it was in a little sleeve and you could pop that out and throw in, a 3500 milliamp 18650. That'd be awesome. i5 UV again, that's another thing that I can ask. Any other questions, guys, about stuff that I might not know that I could potentially ask for you guys? So we got, i5 UV updates and blue ink updates. The battery size in a different flashlight. I'm not sure, Lee. I'm not sure what you mean by that. As of right now, like really the only products where we recommend like putting different batteries in them is the i5R, right? So the i5R, it comes with a 14500 battery that can be charged USB Type-C. You're going to get the highest lumens out of that because, it's pushing over 4. But obviously you can use a AA as well. So that's like the only one that we like truly recommend to swap them out and use completely different types of batteries. Obviously, lithium ion technology is drastically different than alkaline. So because of that, it's kind of cool that you can use either one in one light. But there's not that many products like that right now. We used to offer a lot of products, again, where you could use the 2 CRs or the 18650. But then that got kind of difficult as well because we started getting much better performance from our flashlights, putting 21700s in them, right? So maybe you guys could tell me, but as far as I know, like taking a 21700 battery flashlight, putting in some type of like buffer tube and putting in two CR123As, you're probably not even going to get like very good performance from it, and it probably won't even work in the first place. Because the way we're able to get such amazing high output from these flashlights is obviously, the PCB board, having multiple LEDs. I mean, this Seeker 3 Pro has 4 LEDs, right? But a big part of that is you have that 21700 battery that's pushing those LEDs and giving us the run times, giving us the 4200 lumens. So I don't really know if like swapping out something else in a 21700 battery flashlight would even be a good thing. Probably not. The 5000 versus the 4000. Okay, yeah. So the 4000 milliamp battery that comes in the Parent 2 pushes it harder. It's almost like an IMR style battery. The 4000 milliamp battery that comes in the Parent 2 is the only way that you're going to be able to get those 2500 lumens out of this light. And I have all these like flash sale lights next to me, so I might as well show them to you. In order to get 2500 lumens out of the light this small, we have to use that higher 4,000 milliamp battery. So you've got a battery that's pushing the parent 2 harder to give you that 2,500 lumens, but you're getting slightly less run times because it is 1,000 milliamps less than the 5,000 one that comes in lights like this, the Seeker 3 Pro. And keep in mind, the parent 2 only has one LED. A lot of these flashlights, you're getting these huge lumen numbers because it's multiple LEDs that we're adding together. Well, the parent 2, you can't do that. There's only one LED, and it still has 2,500 lumens. So you're getting, look at the ratio here. You're getting 2,500 lumens out of a 1 LED flashlight that is smaller than the Seeker 3 Pro. You're getting 4,200 lumens out of a 4 LED flashlight. So per LED, you're getting like double the output on the parent 2. Like, for example, you see what I'm saying? Like, if the Seeker 3 Pro was able to accomplish what the parent 2 is accomplishing, then the Seeker 3 Pro would be 10,000 lumens because each LED would be able to get 2,500 lumens. Obviously, that's not the case, and that's not how it works, but you see the point I'm trying to make. If you put in the 5,000 milliamp 21,700 battery in the parent 2, you're not going to be able to ramp all the way up to that 2,500 lumen mode. That's what I'm trying to say. You can try it. Okay. Designer updates. I don't have any updates on that right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, the L-shaped charger, you're good to go there. You can charge even the newer flashlights with that. So we called it the L dock, even though like it only came with the Seeker 2 Pro. You could also buy it separately, but you can still charge because I have a few L docks set up in my house too. I use the L dock and I use the Omino. I have certain lights on the Omino. I have certain lights hanging on the wall on the L dock. But yes, you can charge a Seeker 3 Pro. You can charge a parent 2. You can charge flashlights that came out after the L dock with the L dock. That's what I'm trying to say. So I guess like the newer flashlights are backwards compatible with the L dock. I guess that would be like the right way to say it. Yeah. The one you yeah, Ken. Yeah. Yeah, Scorpions are no bueno. i5 UV is really good for that. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Happy Thursday, Henry. Good to see you, man. Cool. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and give some stuff away. Let's give some stuff away and let you guys get out of here. Very good questions today. I wasn't even able to talk about all the stuff I wanted to talk about today, but your questions are honestly more important right now because you want to know these things, right? Really good questions today, guys. Thank you so much for being really interactive, especially on the fact that we don't usually go live on Thursday. You know, this is almost like a surprise live, and we're getting some of the best questions. How about that? All right, guys, let's go ahead and do a giveaway on Instagram first. Then we're going to do it on YouTube. Then we're going to do it on Facebook. All right, let's get readies in the comments section on Instagram. Of course, we're bringing out bongos. It's Bongo Thursday. Let's go ready on the comments section. Let's get some ready Freddies and some Eddie spaghetti. I want pasta. That's the problem. Every time I end these live videos, I just want pasta. Okay. Perfect. All right, guys. Eddie's Spaghetti. That'd be a good name for a restaurant, by the way. All right, here we go. Instagram, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is the candela of the Baton 3? What is the candela of the Baton 3? If you're on YouTube or Facebook, bear with me. We're going to pick a winner here on Instagram, and then we're going to move on to you guys, okay? All right, cool. We're starting to get right answers. You guys found the right answer pretty dang quick, which, again, I don't understand. It's truly mind-blowing. Okay. All right, so let's go in. All right, we got Ready Go Getty. Mick was the first right answer. Let me just make sure you're good, Mick. 3, 4. Yeah, you haven't won in a month, Mick. All right, cool. So, Mick, you win, buddy. It was Mick, then Angie, then Nick. And Nick, you actually had the wrong answer. So it's Mick. Congrats, Mick. Woo! Dude, I got your info. Let me let's see here. I apologize for the wait here, guys. Let me just put this info in here while I'm thinking about it. So we got IG for Mick, 3/31. It's the last day of the month. Unreal. Cool. Awesome. All right, congratulations. Jessica, it is different on everyone's screen. Obviously, I'm telling you what's on my screen because I literally just read it out to you guys. So look, if it shows different on your screen, I apologize for that. You know, the latency, the lag, the internet, the servers, all the different, you know, things going on make it potentially look different on all of our screens. But I appreciate you guys understanding. We don't play favorites. We just pick whoever we see first on our screen, and that's the way it goes. Okay, cool. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. It sucks I can't see you tomorrow, but I will be in the air on my way to Florida, and hopefully it's nice enough for the beach. We'll see how it goes. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys later. Peace. All right, let's go ahead. YouTube. Let's go ahead. Ready. We got ready from Henry. We got ready. We got Ronnie. That is a very aggressive ready, and I am here for it, sir. Ready, Freddy Spaghetti. Okay. All right, let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Boy, my voice is not too great today, but okay. Perfect. Got it. Okay, guys. YouTube, this is your question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What is the runtime of the 15 lumen low mode on the Warrior Mini 2? The Warrior Mini 2 has a 15 lumen low mode. What is that runtime? 15 lumen mode on the Warrior Mini 2. Okay. All right, we are starting to get answers here. We'll let these answers come in for a second. Wow, that is incredible. I tried to ask one that was like a little bit harder to find, but man, oh man. All right, so okay, so we got Karen O with 27 hours. That is wrong. Gear Fan with 60. That's wrong. The first correct answer was Tim Irons. Let me make sure that you haven't won recently, just to make sure. Okay. Oh, dude, yeah. It's been a while, Tim. It's been a while. It's been like, what, a couple months? Cool. All right, awesome. All right, Tim, I got you down here, man. I got you in the sheet. So, yes, Tim was the first right answer. Actually, they're the other two. Angus, you were the next right answer. But you were 2 answers below Tim. Yep. Cool. Who said 55 days? I know, right? if I could have a flashlight that is the size of a Warrior Mini 2 that has a runtime like that, 15 lumens for 55 days, sign me up, man. Because that's not possible. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. No, it's 164 hours. 164 hours at 15 lumens. Yes. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching YouTube. You guys are the best. I appreciate all the activity and amazing questions on a random live video. You know, I figured the Friday live videos always do a little bit better because we've been doing live videos on Friday at 12:30 Eastern time for years. So people finally are starting to realize, like, okay, this is when they go live. But it's really good to see a lot of activity on a surprise live video when we don't usually do it, which means you guys are always ready to go, always ready to hang out and be a part of the Olight community, and we appreciate that. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. We appreciate the support. Thank you for understanding about tomorrow. Of course, we'll be with you next week. It's just going to get busier and busier. We got a lot of new products in the pipeline. I think April's going to be very exciting. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later, YouTube. Peace.